these arms, I wanna lose them. The occupied has left me with eyes that cry. How can I go on without you? Well, you took the part that once it was my heart. So why not, take all of me? Why not take all of me? Can't you see I'm no good without you? Take my lips, I never use them. Take these arms, I wanna lose them. The occupied has left me with eyes that cry. How can I go on without you? Well, you took the part that once it was my heart. So why not take all of me? All of me, why not take all of me? Can't you see I'm no good without you? I take my lips, I'll never use them. Take these arms.
Hop the bobble do bring me sunshine.
Bring me sunshine.
In your smile.
In your smile.
Make me happy.
Make me happy.
All the while.
Oh, wow.
In this world where we live, there should be more happiness. So much joy you can give to each brand new bright tomorrow. Hello, good evening, and thank you for waiting. It's 9 o'clock. We said about 9 o'clock. So there we go. We got back. Phew, what a drive. This is episode 257. And we made it back. So give us your requests. Let us know what you want to do, and we're going to bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love. Yeah. There you go. All right, so yes, we made it back. We had to drive all the way down to the 100-acre wood, do some filming, and then, amazingly, we've made it back in time. It looked impossible, but we did. Ken was driving like the wind.
Like the wind.
Well, not like the wind, more like someone driving. Not like he had wind. Yeah. Barely stopped for anything. We didn't stop. Merely to grab some garage tapas, some service station tapas. There you go, and we're here, and we got some songs.
A lovely vegan selection of grab and go snacks from
snacks thrown in a bag
from the service station.
We're here. So like and share, and then we'll do the first song.
Like and share, just in case everyone came earlier and left again. So let them know we're now on.
Thanks for waiting. Yes, and let everybody else know we're in the JiveStream green room and anywhere else.
Thank goodness for the green room, because we've got you all in, sort of most of you in one place, so we can let you know without getting lost on the usual Facebook channels. So rather a stroke of genius starting that green room, I think.
Yes. All right. Pennies from Heaven. And then send us any requests you might have. We might squeeze them in. It's Pennies from Heaven. Ow, ow. Every time it rings, pennies from heaven. Don't you know it's cloud contents, pennies from heaven. You'll find your fortune falling all over town. Be sure that your umbrella is upside down. Trade them for a fortune and sunshine and flowers. If you want the things you love, you've got to have showers, baby. So when it's raining, baby, don't run under a tree. There'll be pennies from heaven for you and me, hey boy. Every time it rains, don't you know it's cockatoons? Every time it rains, don't you know it's cockatoons? Find your falling, all of town. Shine your umbrella, it's upside down and tweedly bop. Hoopa-zompa, 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 zoompa-zee. Zoom. Yeah, bobbly-bee boy. Oh, baba-zee-bee. Hey, baba-zee-bee. E-E, ooh, E-ooh-I-E. So when it's raining, baby, don't run under a tree. Happy pennies from heaven. Pennies from heaven. Pennies from heaven for you and me. Pennies from heaven. I'll have a tea. Thank you all once again for waiting, those who did. And if you didn't, well, you're not watching, are you?
Yes, you wouldn't have heard it. So.
Or maybe you'll come back because you've seen that we're back.
Maybe you'll watch this tomorrow.
Who's made it?
Who's made it? Let's have a look. Steve Frost made it. He says, good evening, Jive streamers and Jive Aces. Are they here yet? Yes, we are here yet. Brian Kingett, Jackie Clark, April Gucci. We've got, she says, good to be back after missing 2 shows.
Hey, we got back.
But lovely Thanksgiving days. Well, that's good. Joy Ball, hello. Veronica Liang says, good evening, Jive Aces. Hope the Garage Tapas were good. My fave song on. Oh, that's good. The Garage Tapas were Garage Tapas. I'll go that far. Kenneth Fernandez, David Power in Ireland, Pam, Fiona, Gail, Trisha, Paul Scarborough, Pete Clifford, Alison, and who else? Debbie, Helen, lots of people. Susie Gurnit's back. Over in YouTube land, we've got London Yodeler, a.k.a. Sean Leaning. What's the story behind the London Yodeler, Sean? What is that? I don't think we've ever clarified that. Tell us a story about your... Is there a story about your name, or is it just a random pick? Charlie Francois, of course. We've got Wayne. We've got Ed. We've got Chris. He says, hey, everyone. I'm in the kitchen making a chicken and sausage gumbo for some friends. That's very Louisiana. And
there's Louisiana.
And me to have with our game night while I cook. The JiveStream will be happening too. So by game night, do you mean like going and hunting deer and pheasant, or playing charades?
Or charades.
Charades. Or Monopoly? Or Kaplunk, maybe. What do you do on your game night?
Pontoon.
What is your game of choice on your game night? Or unless you mean like type games.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, they've got those nowadays, haven't they?
Well, who else have we got? Alan Wheatley, of course. Frank. I was reading Ed and Frank at the same time, and it turned into Fred. Rose is back. Hi, Rose. Bonsoir all. Late as walking the pup Casper. Well, don't worry, because we were late too. So.
What are you doing late? We've been here waiting for you.
Yeah, you missed the first half hour, honest. Sunny Hamburg. And Victor Garcia Barber's back. Oh, hello from Madrid. Nice to see you back. Haven't seen you for a while.
Hola.
Over on Twitch, we've got Frank from the Netherlands. We have Michael Bernardi, and Muzzy says, please could you do John Lee Hooker Boom Boom? We did do that. Did we do that once?
No.
I thought we did try it, or
No.
we started to work it out.
No,
I think
I threw it into the middle of. I threw Boom Boom into the middle of another jam.
But then we were going to do it another time.
No.
Yeah,
it
we
was
were.
requested.
Yeah, and then we
We didn't
talked
do
about doing it another time. We almost did it another time.
Well, we talked about it as much as Vince said it was requested,
Yeah, I thought we were going to do it another time.
and Vince thought we'd already done it, and we hadn't. I don't know it.
Janice says, hello,
Because you
everyone.
can't do it on a ukulele. I'd have to work out how to do it because it's an exact.
Oh. Well, okay,
Riff.
that's one for tomorrow, maybe. Janice says, hello, everyone. It's a good Saturday as I have just become grandma to my first granddaughter. That
Hurrah.
deserves a round of applause. Well done. Congratulations to Janice and her family. Great news. Who else have we got? Do you all happen to know Stevie Wonder's Isn't She Lovely? In celebration.
Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful?
That's about
No.
it. It's a little bit out of the genre spectrum. It's a
Do
bit
you know
far.
how I know that? More than anything else was because when I was a kid
Yeah.
and we went to a pantomime, Richard O'Sullivan, yeah, Man About the House
Okay.
and all those,
Okay.
famous Richard O'Sullivan, was playing Buttons in whatever pantomime it is.
Cinderella.
It was.
Cinderella.
Probably Cinderella or something.
Buttons is from Cinderella.
And as some excuse within the script was that he sat down at the piano and sang and played Isn't She Lovely?
That was his one party piece, and he was like, "Can you write this in?"
Exactly, yeah.
Script, please.
Exactly, somehow, yeah. So all I remember is from the pantomime as a little kid was, Isn't she lovely? Richard O'Sullivan, more than Stevie Wonder.
Sean says he can yodel. He was meant to go and sing a song with Kenny Roberts back in 2010, but sadly never got around to it. Kenny Roberts? Yeah. He was the yodeler. Blimey. Should have got around to it. Yeah, should have got around to it. And Rhoda's joined us. Hi, Rhoda. All right, then.
All right, then, well, there we go.
What's next?
All right, we have a request from Hennock, unless anyone else has thrown a request in for Mac the Knife. Let's do it up a bit, shall we, Pete? We've been in too much a rush to do something too fast. That might be too fast, but it might work, who knows? Oh, what a shark, babe, has such teeth, dear, and he shows them pearly white. Just a jackknife has old Mac Heath, dear. Oh, he keeps it out of sight. When that shark bites with his teeth, babe, scarlet billows start to spread. Fancy gloves, though, has old Mac Heath, dear. So there's never a chaser red. Yeah, on a sidewalk, hey, Sunday morning, ho, lies a body who's in life. Someone sneaking around a corner. Could it be that Mac the Knife? Ho! There's a tugboat, hey, down by the river, don't you know? Where the cement bag, ooh, it is drooping on down. And that cement is there just for the way, dear. Oh, and out of Mackey's back in town. Hey, Louis Miller, he disappeared, baby, after drawing out all his hard earned cash. Old Mac Heath spends just like a sailor. Could it be our boy done something rash? Jenny Diver, ho, it's Suki Tari. Look out a little in your wake up, Lucy Brown. That life arms, well, the right bed. Oh, and out of Mackey's back in town. Jenny Diver, ho, Suki Tari. Look out a little in your wake up, Lucy Brown. That life arms, well, the in turn. Look at old Mackie is back. He's back. All right then, there you go. Make the knife for Henok. Henok Gerbergis.
After the first attempt, I thought, wow, he's actually spent time to try and pronounce his name. And the second attempt was completely different. So you're obviously just making up as you
but
go
the
along.
first one I think was better. I should have stayed with the first one.
Yeah.
All right then. But not as funny, if I do. All right then. So let's crack on, because Ian Hambleton has paid 100 stars to bribe Vince to do Red River Rock, which is normally a saxophone thing, because we'll have a bit of saxophone on it. But he wants Vince as a boogie challenge. Put it up as a boogie challenge.
That's a whole dollar.
Boogie challenge there to do a Red River Rock boogie. So this is for Ian Hambleton. Do you have it? Have you?
I scribbled down
With your
in the van.
in the van. You were working out in the van.
Yeah, there you go.
Brilliant. There you go. He's working out in his head in the van.
But apparently John knows it, so he'll probably join in.
I think we actually did it on the stream once.
Red River. Yeah. Right, Red River Valley.
the big red rock underground rock eater. It's not big and it's not red and it doesn't have rocks in it. It doesn't. No, what?
You've been watching Police Squad.
Police Squad advert. What was it? Red.
Oh, Red Rock Cider.
Red Rock Cider.
It's not red and it doesn't have rocks in it.
Exactly.
Stephen Lowe says, I thought I loved the ukulele before, but electric ukulele, wow.
New toy. Well, newish.
That's pretty new. It's new until you get the next one, which is probably not that long.
Well, it's extremely new, really. It's only about
Alan Wheatley says...
3 weeks old.
Alan Wheatley says he's got a request. Where was it? It's gone.
Request when?
Alan
he's
Wheatley, Chris says, can you do bad news? Oh, here, Alan Wheatley says Clarabella. Request Clarabella. Do you know Clarabella? I don't know the song. The Jody Mars? Do you mean the Jody Mars? He must be the Jody Mars. Alan Wheatley's a bit of a rock and roller, so...
I don't actually remember it.
We don't know... We don't know it. We don't know it. We'll have to learn it. Okay. So, there you go. Future requests. Can we do bad news? Do we remember it well enough or not? No. We don't. We can brush bad news up for a future episode.
It's been a while.
It's quite wordy, you see.
Yeah. Also, and the arrangement as well.
Yeah. It's quite wordy and
actually has an arrangement as well.
And notey. So we'd have to learn the words and the notes.
Yeah. Other than that, it's fine.
And the rhythm. It's quite rhythmy as well.
Yeah. So it's got rhythm, notes, and words.
And
but other than that, it's fine.
Chords.
Well, and chords. Yeah. There's the chords. Other than the chords, the notes, the rhythm, and the words, it's fine.
We know it perfectly. April's requesting Save the Last Dance. Didn't we do that recently? Was it that long?
Yeah, a couple of nights ago, yeah.
Joy, when did we do? No, we did it a couple of nights ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did it very recently. Yeah. Very recently. About a week. That was from a joke.
We did Save the Last Dance for me about a week ago. It was the birthday of... Who was it, the birthday of? Birthday of somebody or something.
Wasn't it the writer?
Doc Pomus, was it?
Doc Pomus.
We
did it once for Doc Pomus, and then we did it once for something else to do.
Maybe someone just requested it. I can't remember.
But we may as well tell that joke now that we've given away the punchline. So I went to the doctor the other day. I said, Doctor, I think I've got swine flu. He said, how long have you felt like that? I said, I don't know, about a week.
Save us.
Save us with some better jokes.
This is what we rush back for.
Come on.
All right then.
Brian, Steve, better jokes, please. Thank you.
Help us. All right then. So we got a we haven't got a request for that.
Yes, it's the Jody Mars song, Clarabella.
It's the Jody Mars song. Okay, we have to check that out, Clarabella.
All right then. Next.
London Rhythm. London Rhythm with them. It reminded us of filming the music video for London Rhythm today, because we were outside in the freezing cold after dark.
Yes, but not nearly as long and not nearly as cold today.
No. When we did London Rhythm, we were out all day from 7 o'clock in the morning.
No.
And it was the coldest day of the year.
5 o'clock.
The coldest year for many years.
I think it was about 5:30 in the morning, actually.
Well, no, I think we were filming at 7.
Yeah, but we were setting up from 5:30 because it was still dark.
And then we were there all day out, and then my toe fell off.
Actually, it would have ended up being about 14 hours because it was right till after dark. It was right, so it was about 12, 13 hours we were out that day.
In the freezing cold, suffering for our art. There we go then. We'll make you suffer for our art. London Rhythm. They've all got the London Rhythm and they just wanna dance. It's so hot, the London Rhythm, so go on, take a chance. Grab your girl, the London Rhythm, and swing from side to side. Let her twirl that London Rhythm, and together you will glide. From Piccadilly to Marble Arch, London Rhythm will swing. Up Pall Mall to St. James Park, London Rhythm is king. We We've all got that London rhythm, so take it slow and smooth. Here's your lot, that London rhythm, so get it in the groove. Yes, yes. Mind the gap. Well, they forgot that London rhythm and the feet just wanna dance. It's so hot, that London rhythm, so go on, take a chance. Grab your girl, that London rhythm, and swing from side to side. Let her twirl that London rhythm, and together you will glide. From Piccadilly to Marble Arch, London rhythm will swing. Up out my to St. James Park, London rhythm is king. We've all got that London rhythm, so take it slow and smooth. Here's your lot, that London rhythm will get you in the groove. Here's your lot, that London rhythm will get you in the groove. We're gonna get you in the groove. And now the news at 10. In Downing Street, it's cold.
Sounds like 27 o'clock by the number of dings there.
Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding.
All right then, ladies and gentlemen.
Can
It
you
looks
play?
like it's
Oh, already?
Scottish Italian time. Ciao, grazie.
Buonasera Ian, come stiamo oggi?
Eccellente. Un
Fantastico.
poco stanco, ma
Anch'io sono un po' stanca, devo dire. Un po' di freddo, un po'
troppo
di viaggio.
freddo, troppo freddo.
Sono d'accordo, sono proprio d'accordo. Okay, so yes, we rushed in. So we will not have chocolate time today because I was not able to prepare. No, I know, yeah, you know, sad face. But talking about chocolate, this is an email from Roy Litchfield, and he says the Little Welsh Chocolate Company sent the samples of the chocolate to the wrong address. They sent it to Roy, so he's gonna. He ate them all.
Did they?
He did the review alone. No, he's gonna send them to us, and then we'll be able to review them for
Or
you.
a picture of him covered in chocolate.
That's right, like yesterday or the day before, I can't remember. Okay, and then before I forget, I want to do this announcement. This is, hi Grazia, it's Southwest Lindy Hopper's birthday on the Saturday. And we will have been going for 16 years. 16 years
Wow.
I've been going. We have made an event to include your JiveStream on Saturday and invited all of our dancers to join us. We would be great. Huh?
We relate.
Yeah. We should get a few join us and hopefully spread the joy of your great music. If you could wish us all a happy birthday, that would be wonderful. So this is for the Lindy Hoppers, Southwest Lindy Hoppers birthday, anniversary, how you call it?
Both, I guess. Anniversary,
Both.
birthday.
Anniversary, fantastic, 16 years. That's
16 years.
That's
Birthday,
great.
birthday-versary.
Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary.
So hopefully you've been dancing, around and, get, some happiness going and some fitness going.
Exactly.
Fantastico. Okay, so there was nothing of interest in terms of food or anything like that, so I skipped that. No, I know. You see that
I just can't find some of my
it was
chocolate.
not written anywhere, so I couldn't. It's just Huh?
I'll just go and find some of my chocolate and eat it in
Ah,
front
yeah.
of everyone.
Okay, so event of interest. In 1520, the Portuguese navigator Ferdinand Magellan, or Magellan, I don't know how you pronounce it correctly. Hey? Magellan. Yeah.
Magellan. I don't know
I
how they
don't know.
pronounce it.
Yeah, I want to know the Portuguese, not the, how is it? I would say Magellan. Because it's in Latin, and it would probably say Magellan. Anyway, begins crossing the Pacific Ocean. So, he came through the history a few times. So I looked him up, and the Strait of Magellan. Have you heard of the Strait of Magellan? Yes. Okay, so Peter has. So
I've heard of it.
to
Magellan
just
Strait.
okay, so it is. It's a channel linking the Atlantic Pacific Oceans between the mainland tip of South America and Tierra del Fuego, Island. No, island. So it's if you look at the map, it's a huge, So basically, he navigated through land. He mapped it all out. So
Tierra
you can
del Fuego.
see, andale. So
What's
that's
that famous for?
I'm not sure. It's right at the bottom of South America, basically. Excellent. So this is a bit of a pirate story. So, 1717, Blackbeard attacks and captures a French merchant slave ship, which he renames as his flagship, the Queen Anne's Revenge. And another event of research to do with pirates. In 1720, Anne Bonny and Mary Read are tried, found guilty of pirating, and sentenced to death in Spanish town Jamaica, although their discovery of pregnancies with them stays of execution. So they get saved.
Yes, basically they pleaded being pregnant.
Yes.
So they didn't get...
That's right. Okay, so another...
What, the blokes?
They're devoted. No, I'm joking. All right, so now there is an event of interest that happened, which I looked up the whole article, and I thought it was fascinating. 1778, Whistler v. Ruskin, the most famous trial in art history, ends with the artist James McNeill Whistler awarded a token in compensation after suing the writer and critic John Ruskin for libel, seeking £1,000 in damages. So I read the article, and this was for his painting named Nocturne in black and gold. And this critic, an American critic, just said some awful things about the painting. So I took him to court, and he proved that, somebody that doesn't know nothing about art should not be criticizing. So he shut his gob. Well done.
Not quite the same as Tom Hanks with Tom Hanks in Cloud Atlas, but almost.
Yeah. Okay, so this is to do with you, John. History in New Zealand. 1893. Women vote in a national election for the first time in the New Zealand general election. Yep. In America, in 1895, this is the first America auto race organized by the Chicago Times-Herald. And it goes from Chicago to Evanston and back. 6 cars were at the race for 55 miles. And Frank Duryea wins, averaging 7 miles per hour. I could be running probably.
7?
Yes, 7 miles per hour. Can you imagine that? Anyway, it's so cool. All right, another event of interest. In 1932, Groucho Marx performs on radio for the first time.
He does what? Performs on radio?
On radio for the first time.
That's the most ridiculous thing I ever heard.
All right, another event of interest that is quite strange. In 1984, 250 years after their death, William Penn and his wife Anna Colwell Penn are made honorary citizen of the United States. 250 years later. I hope they enjoyed that. That's a bit, okay. Why? No comments.
Why? Does anyone Americans know why?
they've done some
Is that
good
who
things.
the pen that Pennsylvania's named after?
I don't know, actually. All right, another event of interest, again, to do with painting. 1988, Picasso's Acrobat and Harlequin. I'll show you the painting. This is the painting. Sells for, guess how much?
How much did it sell for?
$38.46 million.
Wow.
Whoa. And the next one is directly for Peter. He's going to like
So
this.
don't go into art.
Yeah. So, film premiere 2012 is the release of The Hobbit. An unexpected journey, first of the Hobbit film series, directed by Peter Jackson, starring Martin Freeman and Ian McKellen, premieres in Wellington, New Zealand.
Wow.
Just before they got the
I thought you were going to
2012.
say like like The Lord of the Rings or something, because that seems like ages ago too. But Hobbit seems quite recent.
I know, but 2012. 2012.
Wow, 2012.
Yes. So that's
A
it.
year after we were on BGT. That
Was
was
it
the
a year?
coronation, the anniversary of the coronation, 2012.
No, we were 2012. That's when we
Oh,
were
it
on
was the
BGT.
year we were on BGT. Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
it was the year
of
of
the
the
Olympics
BGT.
and the year of BGT. And the Jubilee. Ciao, grazie, we'll see you in a minute.
Sì, ci vediamo dopo.
See.
Dopo la mia pausa.
Diddly-bum, diddly-wee, biddly-boo, biddly-bum. La 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 la. All right then.
Just in case you've just joined us and you haven't liked and shared, if you could do so, and if you have liked and shared, can you share again? But not to the same place, to a different place.
So
Such
if
as
you have just joined us,
a group or a page or whatever. And don't forget, also, if you haven't liked our page, our Facebook page, it really helps us if you go and like that too. And if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, it helps us too if you subscribe to that. Thanks.
believe me, anything you do on Facebook helps.
Yeah, Facebook is interesting. We've had, having done now over 250 episodes, the trends of Facebook and what they allow you to reach and stuff is very interesting, to say the least. Wouldn't
And
you
how
say?
it changes like a changey thing, and depends on whether you buy advertising. Buy advertising, and then you buy
yeah,
advertising,
well,
and it
actually,
goes better.
yes and
then
no.
they stop, and then they say, "Oh, and now it's not working with that buying
Yeah,
advertising.
yes,
now
yes
you have to
and-
buy more."
Yes and no. Yeah, it's very weird.
very
Although
strange.
I've read dozens and dozens and dozens of blogs and articles about tips and like experts on Facebook tips and tricks and how to reach more people and how to post things and when and stuff to try and optimize for the algorithm. And I can honestly say now, after 257 episodes or 256 episodes, most of them are completely inaccurate because they are only testing on a tiny sample size of their experiments, and they have not done 256 consistent experiments in a row, which we've done. So,
257.
well, after today, yes.
Yes, exactly. It's very interesting what it does. All right then, and must have been upset with me because I got the MeWe app and I posted three things yesterday which would have got loads of likes, and I didn't get anything, which was very unusual. So then when I looked, my privacy would be defaultly set as only to be seen by myself.
Do you have any friends on MeWe?
Is that what would you post? That you only wanted to be seen by yourself on social media.
Yeah. If you're you must be a real introvert loner if you actually join a social media platform only to interact with yourself. That's interesting.
It's a bit scary. And I
Yeah,
changed it
what-
to the forfeit, so I had to change it back again, and then everybody could see them.
What happens if you
How amazing
accidentally
is that?
block yourself?
So what are we going to do then? We've actually got a request from Rose Padua. I assume that is because it's Rapadua 1.
That's it.
A rose by any other name. Wants us to do
Is
a
a
wonderful world,
A rose by any other name is a chrysanthemum.
which I'm afraid it means to your beautiful harmonica at the beginning.
Which key?
You got the words? Yes. Yes. Hold on, I need more tea. It's licorice tea. wonderful world for those, because it is a wonderful world. I'll talk for a second.
He's just getting the chords, digging the chords out of the box.
La 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 la. So anyway, let us know if you have any other requests. And what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's a Sunday. Also, let us know if you did watch our TV show. I say our TV show.
Our TV show.
Our TV show. Our segment of Rocco's glorious
Feel Good Factor.
Factor TV on Sky this morning. If you did miss it, it'll be back tomorrow. What time? 9 o'clock?
Yes, I think it's 8 till 11, the whole show, and our segment's at 9 a.m.
Our 12-minute segment.
Channel 191, it's moved.
Changed to 191.
It's moved up the Sky Channel rankings by one.
It's gone to 191.
It's moving up the league.
Showcase channel, that is, on 191. Feel Good Factor TV, 9 o'clock. Well, it's on from something like 8 until 11 or something like that. But because it changed, but we're on at 9. So watch our 12-minute segment, especially for you.
Do you want to tell
Let
them
us
about?
know what you think. Please give us any feedback and watch it on Sky. And should we tell them the good news?
I think we should.
It's a 12-minute one, but as of next week, the word has it, the rumour is, we're going to double that, and we're going to have a full 24 minutes.
Woo!
Which basically, it looks like we'll have the last half an hour of the TV show. Which will be from 10:30 till 11. Prime time on a Saturday morning and Sunday morning. You'll be able to tune in. You won't even have to get up early. You can watch it at 10:30 in the morning for a whole almost half an hour.
That's pretty cool.
Yes.
So
but
basically,
we'll give you more details on that when we know.
We started off with 6 minutes and then we doubled it after the first episode, and then a couple of episodes more and we doubled it again. By the end of the series, we're going to have the full 3-hour slot, I think.
Yeah, or at least an hour. I think we should have an hour, like the JiveStream.
That's right.
Anyway, fantastique. Intense. Okay, so now we're going to do It's a Wonderful World for all you wonderful people. Hey? Not as a bopper. That's not a bopper, no. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, bright blessed day, dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry. I'll watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Ba, 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 ba. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Shabba-ba-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh yeah. Alibaba, Alex Douglas there on the masterful bit of harmonica, blues harp, playing harmonica.
Yeah, actually, not playing on that song. You don't play a blues key. You play the actual
Exactly.
F in F, because it's got the right notes for that scale.
So it's like chromatic.
And it's not chromatic, 'cause it doesn't have all the notes, but it has.
The ones that it does have are in the right order.
They're in the right order. Well, they're ordered in the right order, but a chromatic harp has every note, like a piano, whereas these have what's called a diatonic scale.
Ah.
Yes. Which means that's what Vince played.
Exactly.
And then if you change and if you play the blues, a fourth up.
Oh, play the same scale at 4th up.
Yeah. So that's when you play the blues, you play it in a different key.
Oh yeah, you play it in a different position.
Yeah. And that gives you the blues sound. Giving them a
Half of
music
them fell
lesson.
asleep, and half of them know more about music than we do. So there you go.
They love it.
They love it. Well, do the chord.
Oh, hold on.
Do
Rose.
the key that it's normally in, and then do it in the other key with the same chord.
Well, it would be.
To show.
That's a normal
No, but with the other chord to show that it's bluesy.
The other chord. Yeah, that,
Yeah, if you play it in the other key, then you say it sounds bluesy.
yeah. It's in this one. If I play it lower.
There you
But
go.
basically, it makes it sound bluesy, and that's why you have a blues harp, which is a harmonica which people use for blues, and you have to get a different key. Whereas if you have a normal harmonica, like what Stevie Wonder played, you can play in every key in that, the same as you can on a piano.
Or even Larry Adler.
Right. Larry Adler.
couple of
not
quick-
Larry the Lamb.
Couple of quick thanks. Rose sent us a super sticker. Thank you very much, Rose.
Thank you very much.
And Ian Hambleton sent us a bunch of stars a few minutes ago.
For
so
Red
thank you
River
very
Rock.
Yes, for Red River Rock. Thank you very much for the stars and the super sticker. And thank you very much to our continued support from our Patreons
Thank you for the
as well.
stars.
Yes.
Yes. Amos Paving we got down here. Let's do it. Oh, trumpet's cold. Talk with all by myself. No one to walk with. I might be on the shelf. Hey, Miss Baby, saving all my love for you, for you, for you, for you. I know for certain the one that I love. I'm through with flirting. It's just you I'm thinking of. Hey, Miss Baby, saving all my love for you. Like Jacona in a corner, don't go nowhere. Why do I care? Your kisses are worth waiting for. Believe me, I don't got outlet, no place to go. I'm on my body, me on my radio. I'm misbehaving, saving all my love for you. Yeah. Like a corner in the corner, don't go nowhere. What do I care? You kisses are worth waiting for. Believe me, little darling, I don't go out with no place to go. I'm on my body, me on my radio. Hey, misbehaving, saving all my love for you. Oh yeah. Hey, misbehaving, saving all my love for you. All right, then. Well, we're here at 10 o'clock. Thank you very much for those that waited and those that were... And what a great idea it was having the JiveStream green room because people could chill out and wait. Thanks for waiting us, though. We did make it back despite traffic and... all the things that you can't imagine.
What album's that from, though, Ian?
Well, that album, that is from, I assume, it being a bit of hot jazz, I assume it is from Digging the Roots Volume 2.
It is.
Hot jazz.
Unfortunately, I can't show you the picture today because...
That was almost Bill Nye, like, I was going a bit Bill Nye then.
It was a little bit, yeah. I can't show you the picture today because when I reset everything, I hadn't set that button up yet. So just trust us. It looks great and sounds great. So you can get a copy on CD or double album vinyl with Volume 1, Rockin' Rhythm and Blues. Make a fantastic Christmas gift for any vintage music lovers of jive, rock and roll, rhythm and blues from our store, jiveaces.com/store. Wouldn't you agree?
I was just thinking I could do if I worked out how to actually do a proper Bill Nye impression. I could do the Doctor Who episode.
What, the whole episode?
Van Gogh bit. Well, he only does a bit. The speech at the end about Van Gogh. I'd
Okay.
say that Van Gogh is probably that bit. You've never seen it, have you?
No.
There is a hole in your life.
Yes.
All right then.
There's many. There's
Will
many.
Ken, the Doctor Who one, the Van Gogh, the one made us cry. Anyway,
Would you agree, Steve Frost? Van Gogh episode of... do you know how they pronounce Van Gogh?
American Van Gogh.
He's Dutch, right? He's Dutch. Do you know how they pronounce it in Dutch?
Gogh.
No, it's Vach, which almost sounds
Van Gogh.
like a swear word. Vach.
Yes, I'm glad you brought that up.
Vach.
Van Gogh in America.
That is
Our
how
van has to go. We have to push
Tisby-
it to make the van go.
Tisby, who's Dutch and used to work with us, the first time she said it, she was like, oh, Vach. And we were like, what? Who? And she was like, Vach. Vach.
Van Gogh. Tisby
Sorry,
Voss.
Tisba.
Tisby Voss, or indeed Zorro.
Zorro?
Yeah, Zorro means fox.
Ah.
Voss means fox.
That's true.
Tisby Fox or Tisby Zorro. Oh yeah, we could have her do a call in or something.
Yeah, why not?
Tisby Voss, she's from Holland. She used to sing with us way back in the day, but she's still really young because she was really young when she sang with us. And she's a great singer and songwriter, and she lives in LA now. and has loads of albums out.
Yeah, she lives near. She lives in Orange County.
Orange County, yeah.
She actually writes songs that sound really original, like they were written in the 30s or early 40s. Really impressive.
And she wrote one about our favourite French Parisian club, the Caveau de la Huchette and the Rue de la Huchette. Perhaps it's called Rue de la Huchette.
And in fact, she wrote one about Pordenone. When we visited Pordenone, we toured in Pordenone. She wrote it when we were there, inspired by the place. She never did anything with it until 15 years later. And I reminded her, I said, because after she'd started writing and recording albums, and I said, whatever happened to that Pordenone song that you wrote? Because it was really good. And she goes, oh yeah, I'll have to dig it out. And she did, and then she ended up recording it, and it sounded great. Great song. Yeah, we'll try and get her on some point. She can sing you all a song.
All right then. Now what we'll do is going to end off with Big John on his tenor saxophone doing something French for the French people. Now that we have a little French, we've been talking about France, and this is one that we first heard from the Stargazers back in the day, and it's called La Rock and Roll.
We still managed to squeeze in the full hour for you.
I assumed that we didn't have the Wheel of Fortune ready for the competition time.
We didn't. Was there one?
There is one. Oh, sorry. I'll go this way.
There was.
All right, then we'll see you tomorrow, which is Sunday. Hopefully you can catch us tomorrow morning on Feel Good Factor TV, Jive Talking, 9 a.m. tomorrow, 9 a.m. Sunday morning, if you didn't see it today.
I will post the details as a reminder in the JiveStream green room, with the details of how to watch it if you don't have Sky or if you're abroad. So look out for that shortly after the end of this episode.
All right then, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow evening, hopefully we'll be back to normal time. See you later, and thank you for watching, especially Kenneth Fernandez and anyone from India, because I know it made it even later for you, and you're not going to have much sleep now. Or you have to sleep in the morning and record our TV show and watch it later. Can they do that? We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again. Yes, I know we'll meet again. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Cha-cha.
Ta-ta.
Toodle-pip.
Toodle-pip.
Cheerio.
Cheerio.
Toot-a-fin.
Toot-a-fin.
Tally-ho.
Tally-ho.
See you later.
See you later.
So long.
So long.
Well, I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Some sunny day. Oh, the shark babe has such teeth, dear, and he shows them pearly white as just a jackknife as old Maggie, dear. He keeps it out of sight when that shark bites with his teeth, babe. Scarlet billows out to spread. Fancy gloves, oh, as old Maggie, dear. Sure is never a trace of red. Yeah, on a sidewalk, hey, Sunday morning lies a body who's in life. Someone sneaking here around that corner. Could it be that's Mac the knife? Yeah, there's a tugboat, hey, down by the river, don't you know? Where the cement bag you trooping on down. That cement is there just for the way, dear. Went out the Mackey's back in town. Oh, Louis Miller, he disappeared, baby. Have a drawing out all his hard-earned cash. Oh, Maggie's been just like a sailor. Could it be that boy's done something